as far as getting exactly the right damage and things like this. Once you have Moonfall, Diana can help lock them in place, Gori can blow them up. Same can be said for Jace as well, up there towards the top side. And this is a lot of priority potentially for Nongshim in their lanes that Peanut will be able to utilize in order to get himself to that level 6 as quickly as possible.
Looking at the nameplates, I think we can see some fireworks up on top side.
I absolutely agree. If Rich wanted to get any champion, it is 100% the Jace. So, you know, results-based analysis says that actually it's good.
I was never on the Renekton hate train, and I also feel like that's a nice sidestep. Oh, Crocodile.
That was close. As that almost hooked onto an orb. As the Pale Cascade from Peanut comes on in there. There's the flash forward. That's a really, really dead Lucian. As Rascal comes through, grabs himself a first blood. And what were we saying about the Renekton again? Trading quite well. Like you were saying, Ruler is going to teleport in here. Nongshim. I've got Shelly down to half health as Clid is going to pick it up. Say thanks to the leash for the moment. Q gonna miss from Peanut. Scatter the Weak now on cooldown. This could be a big deal. There's all 5 members here for Nongshim as Life looking for the wrap around. Chains of Corruption come through as Life gets right into the front line. I mean, Peanut tried to do it, but it just did not work. The Moonfall just does nothing right now as the culling comes on through. And it is going to be the Herald picked up by Ruler of all people. And I absolutely know why. Because he's taken that to the bottom lane and he's taken all of that money.
I'm taking the plates as another kill also goes over to Rascal.
Relentless pursuit.
Yeah, it's not worth
I've never
it.
put Rascal on. It's okay. Rascal's in trouble now as Rich going to get sliced, diced, and then gets himself an assist. That's a teleport, as Rich does have Flash, might have to use it, but Ruler's just looking for that kill. Flash does come through, True Shot Barrage going to be avoided, as Rich going to be able to get behind his minions, and Ruler's not going to be able to get it even with his Flash. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that we're getting towards the Nongshim window, which is a little bit frightening. As we're going to check this one out, this is from a long time ago. As Peanut picks up his first kill of the game.
아, 탈박했다. 아래로 무빙. 다 예상이 됩니다. 이제 노플 로테.
BD is going to go back home, collect himself a minion wave. As Gori, he's moving back. You can see that control ward to the north. A possibility here is True Shot Barrage will scope out the Lucian, and there's the teleport immediately. As Ruler almost with his back up as well as now Rascal looks for the stun, but actually doesn't need to use it just yet. There's the slice, but doesn't have the dice. There's the culling. And BDD will say goodbye. Clid going to pick up that kill.
That's a nice bluff from Rich, because if Rascal actually answers that all-in, you might be in deep trouble.
Well, a lot of vision here coming down as Genji looking for their window. Some orbs on the ground, which is scary. Peanut going to lock down the Drake. It's only the second, not a huge deal, but now potential fight is Rascal, already below half health. Here's the dive from Genji. The door is fantastic, blocking the True Shot Barrage as the culling goes entirely wide. As now Rich trying to get over the wall, but it's not going to work. Peanut's already dead. And now Nongshim are completely scattered, but
I don't know if it's going to be enough. Teleport coming through from Rich here as well.
yeah, Gori going to be standing on a ward here, as you can see. Life just trying to play goalie. See what he can actually stop, as I expect Genji to try and do a bit of a turn here, but they've got the Baron down very low.
Have Smite.
Let's see whether they commit to it as Nongshim looking to try and come on through. That is going to be the Smite used by Clid as in goes Life. I don't know whether it engages exactly what they want, as Kellen takes a lot of damage despite the door, but it is going to be Life just sacrificing himself for the good of the Baron.
Peanut.
Yeah, looking for a possible flank play. He has his Zhonya's now complete, going to be much more durable in these instances. It's okay, there's a bit of a face check, but Peanut now surrounded by 3 people. Does use the Zhonya's, but immediately the knock-up from Clid. Love that. As the audacious charge will finish off the Diana, and unfortunately for Nongshim, this push will continue. Scatter the Weak from BDD. He is playing so far up. But now, I'm starting to think that maybe we're wrong. As Rich not going to get stunned up just yet. As Clid looking for his opportunity. Callan likely to go down, but does have a stopwatch. Life tries to flash away, but isn't going to be able to. As Ruler locks down that first kill. The scatter onto 2 is beautiful, but Peanut has the Zhonya's. Gori going to throw out the ultimate, but it doesn't do too much. Moonfall also afterwards. Peanut flashes, and he's going to be able to get out to relative safety. It's a 1-for-1 in the end. Both of the supports going down, but Genji now with Now Gen G grouped up as 4. We do have Clid in the mid lane, and Nongshim thinking about this as their opportunity. Chains of Corruption will connect. There's now Life looking to try and turn it around. Clid not going to find the Wind Becomes Lightning, but Gen G are going to get inside track on this inhibitor pretty comfortably. Like, even if no fight occurs, Gen G still win, right? Because they're in your base, destroying your stuff. Nongshim, okay, looking for the ultimate from Kellen, and they are going to be able to find Life. But Gen G still pushing forward. Glacial Fissure is what I was looking for. Can't believe I completely forgot. It's somewhat baffling.
And I want to point out again why Gen G is playing this way slow. Because we've seen Gen G close out these games in seconds, right? Once they get leads this big. This is literally so big as they go in.
Big old flash forward from Clid. Does throw down the ultimate as they break open the base in all 3 lanes. Now just looking to back away by the looks of things. Yep, they got what they wanted. There's the culling. Rascal just moves on forward and blocks it. Double stopwatches come on through as Peanut does have to flash away, but Clid is still going to die. Gen G answer back. They're just not going to, as now Nongshim piling on forward. The flash out from BDD, but it does absolutely nothing. And Gen G, where was the response? It just wasn't there.
Aaron getting started. I think. Nope, no, never mind.
Well, now it is.
There we go.
As I don't know how many blue trinkets that Gen G have available. Because now they're going to close on in. This is going down extraordinarily fast.
That's it?
Yep, it's just going to be bursted. Yeah, there are 2 blue trinkets there, but it's not going to work out. Unbreakable, not even necessary, as it's a bit wide on the True Shot Barrage. As Peanut getting poked down, over goes Life, looks for Rich, but he has a stopwatch. Can he survive afterwards? It's a question. The answer's going to be no, but now the entire culling eaten by Rascal. Clid in trouble, as the GA is going to go down for both the jungler and the top laner of Gen G, but they haven't lost anyone. And there is now no Rich and no inhibitor turrets at all.
Protect this wave. Need to try and keep it alive as long as you can, but the wave clear is so good from Nongshim, and if you can't keep this wave alive, you're pushing. You want to? I'd say you want to respond.
Yeah, I'd say the response would be teleport to come through here as Nongshim, they're committing. They're going to be able to take this inhibitor. Dr. Arm going to take half of his health bar there from Ruler. Let's see whether Gen G have a team fight in them. As Peanut going to get stunned, the flank is beautiful from BDD, and he takes out the Diana. She's so important for this team composition as now Gen G looking to close on in. Doctor limping away from this one. Wind Become Lightning does not land, but the Mystic shots do, and Gory cannot escape. It's a triple kill from Ruler as BDD dives on top of Rich, and he is not going anywhere. The Shock Blast misses. Sonya's has to be used here as the rest of the team comes on through. And BDD is still going to actually flash out of the way of this one. You better be safe than sorry, as Ruler has decided that he's done with this game. And Gen G will finally, at 43 minutes, end game 1.
What a nail biter, Atlas. Whew. And everyone that's like, well, these 2 teams are not
Yep, that's an example of a poke composition and what they're able to do. But unfortunately, not able to actually make it stick, make it count in this particular game. And it's a reason why they held on for so long. As you can see, like, something went wrong there for Gen G.
Atlas.
Gory just diving in face first to try and get that damage down with the distortion. I like Nongshim's composition. Gen G's, though, looks extremely Gen G, which...
If you don't put this Kog'Maw Lulu behind in lane, yes, Ophelia skills nicely, but into this comp specifically, I don't think... Yeah, with Prio, can't pick this one up. Peanut should get out of there.
Yep, Play going to get rid of the shield, as Gen G also removed the vision. So Peanut, unfortunately, not going to get much return for his time investment.
Now you're 6.
1 up.
You see that.
Oh, they are all rotating, but this is slow.
Yeah, it's very
I would have very much liked Ruler and Life to just stay in that bottom lane. Grab yourself 2 plates, and then not worry about it.
But I guess we're flipping it.
Yeah, well, BDD looking for his options. Still can shift some sands to get on over there. As they dive on in, there's the Emperor's Divide onto 2. Moonfall not actually going to catch them out. As Clid, he's going to get exhausted, gets the heal, flashes away, good play as well onto Gory as Rich and Rascal are fighting off to the other side of this one. As Ruler with his chakrams just going to eat through Nongshim. Now Kellen is just going to be dessert, and Ruler picks up that kill. So yes,
be nice.
We'll see whether that is going to be the case. Half expecting it to be an Ocean though. Peanut now possibly in trouble as BDD not going to find the Emperor's Divide. However, it's going to be here to try and buy them some space. But the steal comes through, and now Nongshim are closing in. Gory able to get out of there as he is going to get pulled back and immediately explodes. Now Peanut going to safeguard his way out as Rascal. He's chasing after him. That's the stun as Ruler looks for the Moonlight Vigil and finds it. And there it is. The last Q is going to secure the kill. So yes, they see better flash. Now I've got another exchange up here towards the top side. Peanut going to find the kick, but he's going to get hooked back. Good Wild Growth is going to come through, but he's thrown around like a ragdoll. Is now Rich in trouble. The Moonlight Vigil comes down and Ruler just says goodbye, Mr. Chase. Oh no, now Clid possibly in trouble, but he's going to try and go in and die on his own terms, and he does indeed do that. So we've just got fighting absolutely everywhere. The Q is going to miss onto BDD.
Just haven't been feeling it recently, but let's show these kids how
yeah,
it's really
I think there's a lot of our veteran 80 carries really saying these young whippersnappers, let's put them in their place. As yeah, Rich not a young whippersnapper actually, but Ruler is still going to be happy to put him in his place.
And then this is of course from a deficit, right? You have less people available here, and here you see the value. Barrett Doglam actually really nicely able to use that ultimate, or the Guild Force rather, very offensive.
I don't blame him. He's got a couple of flashes for them as well.
This is looking like the classic BDD. Oh, Clid.
Yeah, chains are going to connect. As now we're trying to turn it into life. The God play comes through, and immediately both LeBlancs disintegrate. Ooh, very close to Gory getting there. As, okay, Gen G say, all right, well, you know. Oh, the hook! Life once again. Peanut's going to flash. He does get Wild Growth, though, so it's a lot of resources invested as Docked Arm trying to chase after them. He's very fast with this Lulu providing the speed as the chains are going to take the Crocodile for a walk as Gen G quite low. The Shock Blast actually starting to stick now.
And if you have just tuned in, remind that again, if Gen G win this game, if they win 2-0, they get a bye. That is a complete skip of the first round of playoffs. A basic guarantee for them as Rascal.
This could be big as Rascal's going to get stunned up and taken down. Oh no, he wanted to be able to take the Lantern, but doesn't manage to, and now Peanut is going to get soul point for Nongshim. Gen G still with a slight advantage, but it is starting to slip. We've reached the Nongshim territory, but here it is. Vision cleared, Gen G once again getting themselves into position.
I like this.
Baron immediately just going to get started up here. Ruler does so much damage to it. Peanut lands the Q. Can he get the steal on the Baron is going to be the question as he does get in there. It's actually taken by Ruler as now Peanut trying to keep himself alive. The Gore Drinker is massive. He stays alive for so long as Gory tries to get in there, but it doesn't work. There's the Emperor's Divide. Just picks up the Ruler. Sorry, the Lulu as Rich is going to get taken down as well. And that's the Gen G team fight that we wanted to see as now Doctor's getting teleported on. The sad little bee himself, the epitomization of it as he tries to kite out the Crocodile, but he's sliced and diced, and the Lantern says no to the passive. Now Gen G looking to push up the mid lane, and this is the big turning point. I don't know if they can actually just straight up win, but maybe they'll go for it.
They might. It's 30 seconds till Dogdom. I don't know if they have enough power. Baron buff is available as well. If they can keep the wave alive, I think they could just end.
Yep, they can tank this one up. This is ridiculous. Gen G will be second place.
No way!
At the end of it all. They could have been sixth. If this had have gone a different way, they could have been sixth, but the Nexus is going to get focused down. Ruler will be able to do it in the end. And it has been the uprising of our veteran 80 carries today. Really saying no to the younger gentlemen that have tried to challenge them all season long.
Start hugging each other. You gotta love it.
Clid said, I didn't do anything and won.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason with the very last interview translation of the LCK Summer regular split, joined by BDD and Ruler, winning the final match to put them on the second place. I have never imagined that we will be the second place in the end, but Honolife Esports, they managed to win the final game, and that allowed us to climb up to second place. Believable. I also thought that the odds are very low. I just wanted to focus on the upcoming matches in order to get back to form for the playoffs. I've never thought this could be this wonderful day for us.
그렇죠. BDD 선수 사실
And
오늘
BDD,
경기를 통해서 2위에서 6위까지 뭐 다양한
the last match decided like the final standings, which vary from second place to the sixth place, and you guys are able to claim the second place with a fantastic performance. You guys are 8-0 against 농심. Tell us about that. I personally think that it's because we all win lanes, and that's the most critical part. And BDD, you were the one of the players winning the lane. In the previous series, Genji decided to play against a poke comp, and then once again you guys decided to play against a strong poke comp. And your Syndra was the one that dodging all the skills and then adding pressure to the enemies. Is Syndra classically, always a good champion into a poke comp? Because we were able to start off so good by winning lanes, so I think the enemy couldn't find the right timing to gather around the objectives. BDD, well, how do you rate Syndra currently? She has a lot of counters, but so I'm afraid that one day I'll be punished, or Syndra will be punished so bad. However, you had a flashy outplay on Syndra to close out the game when 농심 was on the cusp of taking down your Nexus. When did you decide to take that flank position? Well, the moment we kind of started to fall behind of 농심, I wasn't sure about 5-on-5 face-off team fight, so I wanted to make some adjustment like this. I think he did a fantastic job. He was perfect. So I was like flustered to see that happen. I think that should be named as a BDD zone from now on. And a play that flusters his own teammate. Whenever I'm gonna walk by that wall, I'm gonna just say BDD all day long. BDD, that was definitely a 10 out of 10 performance. The game number 1 was all about the Syndra show, but game 2 was your affiliates' performance, and also together with the Rash. And a lot of people are very varying with their opinion about the bottom matchup. I think it all comes down to the level 1 the play. Because we were too late to the lane, we got behind, we fell behind. I think Koguma is good, but Aphelios is definitely better in the late game as well. And we had a lot of target ban towards the AD carrier. And did you predict that Koguma will be one of their options? Koguma Lulu is not something that's really common right now. So I was expecting Syndra bot actually. So I was like, thank God they decided to just play Koguma Lulu. And Genji did take a bit of a time to warm up and get back to form. And I think the players also must have been feeling a bit of a pressure, right, to prove themselves, especially based on what we heard from the player comms. So now that you guys are finishing the regular split on second place, is there any comment you would like to mention about the expectation around you guys and your performance? All I can say is we're gonna prepare hard for the playoffs and do better. Fighting. Genji, you guys always tend to, play the classic traditional comp. What kind of strategy will you guys showcase in the playoffs, Ruler? We are now second place, so we have a bit of a time to prepare. So I think we have to, go through a lot of practice in the meantime. Playoff starts next week. We're playing on a new patch. We're having a lot of new changes. So what is your mindset heading into the playoffs? We want to prepare as hard as we can, depending on the opponent that we're going to be facing. We
높은 2등이라는 자리에서
Somehow,
시작을 하게
you
됐는데
know,
너무
we'll be starting on a very high
좋은 시작할 수
seeding,
있을 것
second
같고,
place. It's gonna be a great
이제
start for us.
플레이오프 준비 잘해서
And
좋은
we will
모습으로
prepare as hard as we can for the playoffs. This will be the end of the interview from BDD Ruler, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
감사합니다.
네, 이 매치